Yeah, but I'm gonna go through those, well, there's a lot of when I go to the library, I'll look at the whole section, travel. Most of them, I'll look, because people, go on a trip and then they donate it to the library, there's a whole section. Wow.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. And may all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. It's great to see everybody here. We had a wonderful pre-neg this evening, right? Instead of no neg afterwards, we had a pre-neg before. And Latkapalooza, there was some amazing latkes. I didn't eat all of them. I ate one, but I smelled them all. And they all smelled wonderful. But it's great to see everybody. And I'd like us to begin with a little intention, a little kavanah. So I'd like you to close your eyes. And I'd like just to let the week go. Get rid of all the stress that you had. Think of something that's pleasurable, like Florida, or Los Angeles, or Disney World. And just take a deep breath, and as you let it out, bring in the Shabbat. The 25 hours that we can actually sit and just be ourselves, and with ourselves, and with community. As we open our service on page 128 with Hinei Matzot. Hine matzov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matzov umanayim, shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is for brothers and sisters to be able to sit together in peace and in harmony. Or zarua latzadik, ulishrei lev simcha. Simchas hadakim b'Adonai, v'hodu zeker kodsho. Light is sown for the righteous, joy for the upright. O you righteous, rejoice in God and acclaim God's holy name. And as we light our Shabbat candles, may we, as a community, utilize this light for bringing holiness into this world. And I ask for a volunteer to come up and join me to light our candles. All right, we have a winner. So,
as these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we by our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light.
and we're on page 120. We'll have the candles first.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu l'hadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Thank you. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Page 124. We enter the sanctuary to welcome Shabbat. Within these walls, we sit surrounded by numberless generations. Our ancestors built the synagogue as a visible sign of God's presence in their midst. Throughout our long history and our endless wanderings, it has endured, a beacon of truth, love, and justice for all humanity. Its presence guided our ancestors to lives of righteousness, holding up to them a vision of their truest selves. Together, may we, in our turn, come into the sanctuary to affirm the sacredness of our lives. May we enter this place in peace. May holiness wrap around us as we cross its threshold. Weariness, doubt within our human hearts, the harshness of the weak, let these drop away at the door. In the brightness of Shabbat, let peace settle upon us as we lift our hearts in prayer. Page 127. Our response. There are days when we seek things for ourselves and measure failure by what we do not gain. There are days when we exploit nature as if it were a horn of plenty that can never be exhausted. There are days when we act as if we cared nothing for the rights of others. So we embrace Shabbat, day of rest, day of wonder, day of peace. We offer thanks, O God, for this Shabbat which unites us in faith and hope. Together, for Shabbat holiness which inspires sacred living, for Shabbat memories glowing even in darkness, for Shabbat peace born of friendship and love, we offer thanks and blessing, O God. Psalm 95 is found on page 130, Lehu Neranana. Lehu neranena, lehu neranena, lehu neranena, Adonai. Lehu neranena, lehu neranena, lehu neranena, Adonai. Naria, naria, letzor ishenu nikadma panav v'todah. Naria, naria, letzor ishenu bizmi And on page 135, we find Psalm 99, Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu le'ad kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu le'ad kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu le'ad kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'nishtachavu le'ad kodsho. May Adonai grant strength to God's people. May Adonai bestow on God's people well-being. Lachadodi, a poem composed by the 16th century Kabbalists, tell a story. And the person who, the Kabbalist who actually is credited for writing this is Shlomo Halevi Alkabetz. And his name is spelled out in an acrostic as the first letter in each verse. And it used to be, back in the time when this was all written, that the women would dress up in white gowns, white sheets, and they'd dance around the field while this song was being sung. I'm not going to say we do that, but at least have that image, right, of letting kind of purity take over. Because all that white symbolizes purity. The purity of Shabbat coming in, the purity of the Sabbath bride as she comes and comes up to the Bima on the last verse. So we're going to do verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. And our mincha tradition is when we get to verse 9, we rise and we face the entrance to the sanctuary and welcome the Shabbat bride. We're on page 138. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. 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 Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Ishmi'anu el hamichad. Adonai echad u'shemo echad, l'shem u'tiferet v'letilav. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lehu לקראת קהלה, פני שבת נקבלה. And you may be seated. On page 203, we find a reading that lists the reasons why we are proud to be Jews. And I started using this reading when the hostages were taken. And now the hostages are released. And we still have issues locally, even we have to deal with. So keeping this reading in the service, I think, is an important part of the Shabbat worship. So let's read responsibly. I am a Jew because the faith of Israel demands no abdication of my mind. I am a Jew because in every place where suffering weeps, the Jew weeps. I am a Jew because the word of Israel is the oldest and the newest. I am a Jew because for Israel the world is not completed. We are completing it. I am a Jew because Israel places humanity and its unity above the nations and above Israel itself. The song for Shabbat is found on page 140. Mizmor Shir. Mizmor Shir leYom HaShabbat, Tov lehodot la'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Mizmor Shir leYom HaShabbat, Tov lehodot la'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Le'agid b'boker chazdecha, ve'emunacha b'leilot, alei asor v'alei navel, alei higayon b'rinor. Mizmor Shir leYom HaShabbat, Tov lehodot la'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. And on page 142, we find Shalom Aleichem. Peace be to you, O ministering angels, messengers of the Most High. Enter in peace, bless me with peace, and then depart in peace. Majesty of majesties, Holy One of blessing. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barhuni l'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi-Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Zetem l'Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And on page 144, we rise for the Chatzikaj. Yitkadal, Yitkadal, Shemei Rabbah, B'yamad Yivrach Yirtei Yamlik Malchutei, B'chayechon U'yomechon, U'chayidecho Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Bagala, U'bizman Kariv, V'yimeru, Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach, Le'ala mulal me'amaya, Yitbarach, Yishtabach, Yitbar, Yiromam, Yitnaseh, V'yithadar, Yithaleh, Yithalal, Shemei Dekutsha, Le'ela Micho Birkata V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nechemata, Damiran B'yama, V'yimeru, Amen. And while we're standing, we go to our call of worship on page 146, the Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Adonai Hamevorach Leolam Vaed. You may be seated. Page 147. O God, you are as near as the very air we breathe, yet farther than the farthest most star. We yearn to reach you. We seek the light and warmth of your presence. Though we say you are near, we are lonely and alone. Oh, let our desire be so strong that it will tear the veil that keeps you from our sight. Let your light release our darkness and reveal the glory and joy of your presence. Page 148. Can we get somebody to read the English translation of the Hama'ariv Arivim prayer?
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into you. Skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name, ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who lives on me.
El Chai v'Kayam, Tamim Lo Aleinu Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. The Shema speaks of our love of God. The ancient rabbis chose to precede that statement with a blessing that emphasizes just the opposite, God's love for us. Love is an essential quality of the relationship we have with the divine. God's love was expressed when he gave us the Torah, and our love is expressed when we perform the mitzvot. When we do mitzvot, the human and the divine are bound together as one. Ahavat Olam is found on page 150. And right after that, we will recite the Shema immediately. And let me tell you a little bit about the choreography of the Shema. The choreography of the Shema is that you don't have to stand for it. You can be sitting for it, because the sages said in the Talmud that you say the Shema in the position you were at when it came up in the prayer, when it came up in the service. So if you were standing, you would say it while you're standing. If you were sitting, you'd say it while you're sitting. Now, some people find they want to stand all the time, and some people don't. So I will leave that up to your own personal mincha. So if you want to rise to say the Shema, I invite you to do so. But when you say it, I invite you to close your eyes, or at least kind of put yourself right into that moment. Because these are the watchwords of our faith. Ahavat Olam, page 150. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amehavta, Ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Ukim u'mishpatim, Otanu lemadita, Otanu lemadita. Akein Adonai Eloheinu b'shofreinu, Ukumenu nasiach bechukecha, V'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha, U'mitzvotecha le'olam ha'ed. Ki hem chayenu, ve'orech yameinu, Uvahem nege yomam v'layla, nege yomam v'layla. La'avat tasir, mimenu le'olamim. Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Page 154. V'yahata et Adonai Elohecha b'kol levacha u'b'kol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadivarim ha'eleh asher Elohi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech Ushokpecha u'kumecha, u'ksharta me'od al yadecha, v'hayu l'totafot bein einecha, u'ktavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'visharecha. Leman tiskeru, v'asitem et kol mitzvotai, item kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem, asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim, v'yot lachem Elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Adonai Elohechem emet. And I think we should read together in English what those words mean. Because we say them so often that some of us don't know what they mean. And I think it's really important. So together, let's read. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these instructions which I charge you this day. Impress them upon your children. Recite them when you stay home and when you're on your way, when you lie down and when you get up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and let them serve as a symbol on your forehead. Inscribe them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Thus you shall remember to observe all my commandments and to be holy to your God. I am Adonai your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt to be your God. I am Adonai your God. Page 157. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe that we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together. Our song of redemption, sung as if we ourselves were escaping Pharaoh during the Exodus, is found on page 158. Mi Chamoch. Lie, 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 lie. Sing with me. Lie, 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 Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed V'ne'emat Hifata Adonai Et Yaakov Ugalo Mi'ad Chazak Mimenu Baruch Ata Adonai Ga'al Baruch Ata Ga'al Yisrael Lai, 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 lai. So we made it. We crossed the sea together, and now we're tired. So nighttime can provoke fear. Now in the modern days, but especially back in biblical times. Because let's face it, there was no light, right? There was no TV, there was no cell phone, right? So you were in the dark, and you heard animals, and you heard the environment, and the people made prayers, said prayers, for God to keep them safe during the evening. And this is the prayer, Hashkidenu, is that prayer. So we're going to go to page 161 and sing our duet, Let There Be Love, and Hashkidenu. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Again. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkiveinu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkiveinu, Le'shalom. Let there be love. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's. Again. Hashkiveinu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkiveinu, Le'shalom. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. And on page 162, we find Vishamru. And Vishamru is the second prayer that we've sung, that we will have said tonight, that comes directly from Torah. Mikamocha, written word for word in Torah, and so is this particular prayer as well. So it's the proof text for why we're here, right? We shall keep Shabbat for a covenant. So let's sing together the Shamru. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat la'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. So as you rise for the Amidah, I invite you to pray as if everything depended upon God. But I want you to act as if everything depended on you, which is a really nice entrance into the central part of our service, the Amidah, the standing prayer, or Hatfilah, the prayer. It's not even just a prayer, it's the prayer. Because prayer invites us and invites God's presence to suffuse our spirits. And it may not bring water to parched fields. It's definitely not mending the Washington Bridge, nor rebuilding a ruined city. But prayer can water an arid soul, mend a broken heart, and rebuild a weakened will. So we will sing the beginning Adonai Sepakati talk together, and then we will do a traditional silent Amidah. Last month we did it together. This month we'll do it silent. Next month we'll go back and forth. And you say from page 166 to 181 silently. And when you get to 181, or when you're finished, you may be seated. And if you don't like the words that are on the page, say whatever you want to God. God's listening at this point. And the most important thing is not what you say, but that you say it with heart. You say it with intention. So I invite you to rise. On page 164. Adonai sepatai tiftach ufia gitehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. We come to the part of our prayer where we ask for prayers of healing. Those of us who have family or friends or acquaintances that need an extra prayer, having a hard time physically, emotionally, spiritually. And that's found on page 371. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are ill. And I invite you to share names of those who you are praying for this evening. And to those names, I add Ellen Gluck, Bill Gluck, and Gabe Wilson Gluck, and Mitchell Gluck. May the Blessed Holy One be filled with compassion for their health to be restored and their strength to be revived. May God swiftly send them a complete renewal of body and spirit, as we say, Amen. Let's sing together in the middle of page 371. Misheberach Avotenu Mikor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mikor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And it's also a minchag in our congregation that we not only pray for those who need extra prayer, but we celebrate the good things as well. So, does anybody have any simple that they'd like to share?
I retire.
You're retiring. Nice.
My birthday on December 19th.
Mazel tov. May it be a wonderful time.
We have a new kitchen.
Now, was that as a result of retirement, or?
Got all the house stuff.
Our son got engaged.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov. And I'll add that about 3 weeks ago, my mother fell and broke both her legs. So I flew down to Florida, and she had multiple surgeries. And yesterday she came home. So hopefully she'll keep healing and she'll get to walk again. Right now she's very frustrated because she can't walk on her legs, so she feels bedridden. But hopefully this is a step forward. But somebody else had other things that they're happy for. Has anyone had a birthday? Or anniversary?
Yeah,
I knew you had an anniversary. It's in my calendar.
you saw it. My birthday was last Monday, 2 weeks yesterday, and our 44th anniversary today.
I would sing happy anniversary to you, but please don't. Yeah, that's 44 years of it, right? Any others? Any other birthdays or anniversaries?
Our anniversary at the end of the month.
And that's close enough. How about any family bar mitzvahs or anything?
God, my mother-in-law turned 90.
Not, that's something that's important. 90 years old.
It's a reach.
You know, I tell you, out of all the ones so far, 90 years old is pretty good.
For her, yes.
You know. We'll talk offline about that.
My mother-in-law turned 93.
He beat you by 3 years. Well, for all of those good things in our lives, we are thankful for. We say happy on it. Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehecheanu v'kimanu v'hegianu lazman hazeh. Amen. Page 376, the prayer for our holy congregation. Anybody volunteer to read that?
Sure. Source of all being, may the children of this community learn these passions from us. Love of Torah, devotion and prayer, and support of the needy. May we guide with integrity and may our leadership be in your service. May those who teach and nourish us be blessed with satisfaction. And may we appreciate their time and their devotion. Bless us with the fruits of wisdom and understanding, and may our efforts bring fulfillment and joy. Baruch atah Adonai, Zachia Lavachai Barir Navod.
Close enough. And for our country.
Oh, I'll read that one.
All right.
Yes.
I don't want to twist your arm.
I'll read the long one.
Okay.
Oh, guardian, it's the second one, it's
Yes.
the long one, right?
Yep.
Oh, guardian of life and liberty, may our nation always merit your protection, please. Teach us to give thanks for what we have by sharing it with those who are in need. Keep our eyes open to the wonders of creation and alert to the care of the earth. May we never be lazy in the work of peace. May we honor those who have died in defense of our ideals. Grant our leaders wisdom and forbearance. May they govern with justice and compassion. Help us all to appreciate one another and to respect many ways that we serve you. May our homes be safe from affliction and strife, and our country be sound in body and spirit.
Amen. And on page 377 is the prayer for the state of Israel. Can I have a volunteer to read that?
O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love, spread over it the canopy of your peace, and send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel, establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there.
Avinu Shebashamayim, Tzor Yisrael v'golo, Barek et Medinat Yisrael, Reshit Tzmichat Geulatenu, Hagen Aleha, Bevrat Kadecha, Ufros Aleha, Sukkot Shelomecha, Venomar Amen, Venomar Amen. So, this week, the Torah portion is a big, and I call this little drosh, the Bible meets the World Wrestling Federation, or WWE as it's called now. Because in this portion, Jacob has a lot of things that's happening to him. He reconciles with his brother Esau after a 22-year estrangement. His daughter is raped. His sons slaughter all the men in the city of Shechem in response to the rape. He purifies his house so he can become one of the patriarchs. Rachel gives birth to Benjamin and then dies during childbirth. He wrestles with an unknown man, there's the WWE, and as a result gets a permanent hip injury. And at the end of that wrestling match, the unknown man changes Jacob's name to Israel, which means to wrestle with God, which is kind of a pun there, because he's wrestling with the unknown man. And believe it or not, this all happens in a period of 1 week. Okay, we don't know how long a biblical week is, but 1 week. And this unknown man is an enigma to most scholars. There's many different ideas about who this man is. Just a couple. The prophet Hosea says it was an angel. Other sages says it was the guardian of Esau. But Jacob himself said that it was God. And this wrestling match didn't happen in a huge arena like Madison Square Garden, but rather in a small area which Jacob named Peniel, which comes from the root for the Hebrew root for the word face. He says, because I saw God face to face, and yet my life was spared. And interestingly, the word panim, or face, appears multiple times in this parsha. In my opinion, the most significant use of the term was in Jacob's words to Esau. He says, to see your face is like seeing the face of God. Keep that in mind. Perhaps the unknown man was actually Esau. And in seeing God's face in Esau, he thought he was actually wrestling with God. Now, Jacob's new name, Israel, becomes the name that his descendants would bear throughout eternity. The people of the covenant are not the children of Abraham or Isaac, but they are the children of Israel. Rabbi Jonathan Sachs of blessed memory says that names in the Torah, especially ones given by God, are not just labels. They're signals of character. The people of Israel have character or calling. We were meant to do something special. And although Jacob was not a perfect individual, he was intelligent. Because when he found out that Esau was coming to meet him again, he was bringing 400 men with him. So that scared Jacob. But instead of running away, he sprang into action. He sent gifts to Esau, I assume to butter him up. And it worked, because when Esau got there, it was kind of a loving reunion. And next he prayed. He said, save me, I prayed from the hand of my brother. And finally, he got ready for war. Just in case, he divided his household into two camps to ensure that at least one of them would survive. Right? If the 400 men wiped out this side, the other side would continue. But I can't get this wrestling match out of my head. Because as a kid, I loved professional wrestling. Whenever they were in town, I'd go to the arena and watch. To me, wrestling was like baseball. They had wrestling trading cards and action figures and toys. And when I think about Jacob's title fight with this unknown entity, it makes me think of WrestleMania. Could Jacob have been wrestling with God? We already established that he recognized the face of God, but does that mean it was God himself, or did God send an intermediary? Not only did God wrestle, but he came out of the fight with a permanent injury to his hip, causing a lifelong limp. Now, this limp has to have some significance. Nothing is in the Torah that's insignificant. Perhaps the injury serves as a constant reminder that God was always with him, in good times and bad. Similar to the gold belt that the champion gets when he wins the match. So, what can we learn from this parsha? A couple of things. It tells us about ourselves and our relationship with God. If Jacob could survive a physical battle with God, we can too. Obviously, our wrestling match with him won't be physical, but I can tell you that each time we wrestle with God, we are left with a permanent injury as well. Some sort of scar on ourselves that reminds us of our fight, of our struggle. When we wrestle with God, we are left with an awareness, or at least a reminder, that there's some being higher than us. Wrestling with God can not only leave marks in our brain, but also our heart. May our prayers and breath, including our doubts, be a reminder that God is always there with us. May we be able to use that mark on our heart to bring light into this dark world, especially during the season of Hanukkah, when our days are so short and the darkness is so long. And the amazing thing about Judaism is, and the study of our ancient texts, is that it's possible to find a link or an association with things that don't seem to be related at all. For example, the themes of Jacob's wrestling with God and the holiday of Hanukkah can be related. Jacob's wrestling with God is about preservation. Throughout the struggle, he's blessed and even given a new name, a new beginning. The struggle with God is an essential part of our relationship with the divine. And the holiday of Hanukkah commemorates the Maccabean victory over the Greeks who banned Jewish practices and celebrations. Our victory is a celebration of perseverance and our struggle for freedom. It's all about maintaining our identity as Jews. Just like it was Jacob's identity that was the center of his wrestling match with God. The story of Hanukkah is about bringing light into a world that's dark. If one jug of oil that was supposed to last only one day lasted for 8, then we can be the light in this dark time. Let's use it to make the world that much brighter. Shabbat shalom. I saw a T-shirt the other day that said, imagine your cell phone had enough battery for one day, but it lasted a week. That's what it must have been like for the Maccabees. Our concluding prayers begin on page 586 as we rise for a Alegu. Aleinu l'shapeach le'adon ha'kol, latein gidula liotzer b'shit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot, velo samanu k'mishmechot ha'adama, shelo samtelkeinu kahem, v'gor aleinu k'kol hamonam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim Malchei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu V'ne'emar V'haya Adonai L'melech al kol haaretz Vayom hahu Yeh Adonai echad U'shemo Let the time not be distant, O God, when all shall turn to you in love, when corruption and evil shall give way to integrity and goodness, when superstition shall no longer enslave the mind, nor idolatry blind the eye. O may all created in your image become one in spirit and one in friendship, forever united in your service. Then shall your realm be established on earth, and the word of your prophet fulfilled. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Our thoughts turn to those who departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. In the period of Shana, we remember Jerry Franklin, father of Cedar Franklin, Alex Friedman, husband of Sandy Friedman, and Herb Sackett, long-term partner of Ronnie Wasserman. Celebrating a yard site this evening is Rose Wallach Asnes, Abraham Blackman, Hattie Brown, Jacob Brown, Eva Brown Sherlin, Goldie Cohen, aunt of Richard Middleman, Morris Dardick, Pauline Dorsky, Max Duertz, Blanche G. Eisenstadt, mother of Donna Neufeld, Emily Benjamin Gold, mother of Louis Gold, George Goldman, Abram Grossman, Morris L. Hazen, grandfather of Suzanne Cohen, Lawrence S. Hirsch, father of Robert Hirsch, Gertrude L. Hergitz, Gladys Kaplan, mother of Linda Roth, Murray Kaufman, Milton Kestenberg, father of Howard Kestenberg. Ida Benjamin Kraft, grandmother of Sharon Furman. Jenny Klein, grandmother of Marilyn Zula Moring. Shirley Rich Crone, mother of Steve Crone. Michael Jules Lenner, father of Ari Lenner. Mildred Perkins, mother of Rona Visions. Faye S. Schrut, mother of Barry Schrut. Murray Stern, brother of Joan Glickman. Ira M. Stone. Freda Thomas, aunt of Ronnie Wasserman. Gertie Wax, grandmother of Ronnie Wasserman. Frederick F. Wolf. Sylvia Zolzio, mother of Julie Weinberg. Herman Gluck, father of William Gluck and my grandfather. Are there any other names to add to our list this evening that you would like to share with us at this time?
Michael Gerhardt, Jim Gonzalo, Rebecca Ackerman.
Zifra Libracha, may their memories always be a blessing. If you are saying the yahrzeit for somebody, I invite you to rise at this time. And I invite everybody else to join them as we all say the Mourner's Kaddish as one community, found on page 598. Yit Gadal, Yit Kadash, Shnei Rabah. V'alma, V'ra, V'yiteh, V'yamlik, Malkuteh. V'kayekol, U'dimekol, U'kayeh, V'kol Beit Yisrael. V'agala, U'bizman, Karil, V'imru. Yehei Shnei Rabah Mibarak, V'alam, U'lalmei Almayah. Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh. V'yithadar, V'yithaleh, V'yithalal, Shemei Dekudsha, Le'ela Mikol Birchata V'shirata, Tushbechata, V'nechamata, Da'amiran V'alma V'imru, Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu V'alkol Yisrael V'imru, Oseh Shalom V'mromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu V'alkol Yisrael, V'alkol Yisrael V'imru. Amen. Oseh Shalom, V'mromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'alkol Yisrael, Ve'imeru Amen. And you may be seated. On page 123 is the sanctification of the day, the Baruch. So I don't want you to get too comfortable because you have to stand again. Please rise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kirshanu mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho v'halav ratzot hinchilanu, zikaro l'maaseh bereshit, ki hu yom tehila lemikra'ei kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim. Ki vanu v'acharta, v'yotanu kidasha, mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kodshecha, v'ahava uvratzon, hinchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh hashabbat. Amen. and you may be seated. Our closing tune, I'll give you a choice. Adon Olam or Hatikva.
Announcements?
Announcements. That's not a song, but okay.
You have to sing them.
I just want everybody to know Tiverton is having its 4th annual menorah lighting on the first night of Hanukkah, so that's Sunday night at 4:30 in front of the town hall. Oh, yeah, no, December 14th is my calendar. Be there this way, thank you. What time?
Thank you.
4:30.
Okay. Adon Olam or Hatikva. Adon Olam. That is on page 94, right? No? Where is it? Why? I was expecting you to say the other one, that's why I didn't put the page number in. Anybody? I think I heard it. 321. 321. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Le'ed Na'asa V'Chefzo Kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Ve'acharei Tiklot HaKol Levado Yimlok Nora Ve'hu Haya Ve'hu Oved Ve'hu Yiyeh V'Tifara Ve'hu Echad Ve'et Sheni Lehamshilo Lehakbira Ve'li Reshit Ve'li Tachlit Ve'lo Ha'oz Ve'ha'misra Ve'hu Eli Ve'chai Goali Ve'tzor Kevli Ve'tzara Ve'hu Nisi Umados Li Ve'nat Kosi Ve'yom Era Ve'yado U'kibruchim Ve'et Nishan Ve'a'ira Ve'imruchi Kevi'ati Adonai Li Ve'lo Ira. Shabbat Shalom. Here we go in peace until we see each other again. So, Dad?
You don't get credit for services. You don't get credit for services. I will give you half credit. You know something, I should have brought that
Yeah, it's like cold, stay home. Yeah. You gonna go last?
Yeah, no, I was gonna come.
You bet. Yeah. Sure.
It's good to see you. I left your message.
that